Okay, so can you mute it for a minute? Okay. Hey guys, obviously you can't see me or Angel, but we are reacting to the Ben Askren versus Jake Paul press conference. You're gonna just be hearing our voices, but we're really excited. Well, I guess some people are. I'm not, but anyways, let's just watch it. If you have anything to say, you can.
Um, I had no idea about the undercard until now, and I got way more invested in the event. Not the Jake Paul fight. I'm interested in the event now. Frank Mir versus Steve Cunningham. I want to watch that. All right, but obviously Jake Paul and Ben Askren are going to be the ones pulling numbers, so we have to react to this.
Yeah.
Literally everything's at stake. Half the people are tuning in because they love me, but half the people are tuning in because they want to see my career be ended.
I don't know why people actually think he's a good troll or a good trash talker. I think he's terrible.
He's been Askren for a beating. He's been Askren for a beating.
I think his intelligence level and his maturity level is that of roughly a middle schooler.
Ben Askren, get a little fucking shout. April 17th, gonna be a movie. We live on Triller going groovy. Yeah, you know me. Yeah, I'm JP. I'm going crazy. This Olympic
And that's why we think he has a ghostwriter.
Two-time NCAA.
That was so
one
quick.
champion,
That was terrible.
One championships champion, 15-0, Bellator MMA champion, less losses than McGregor. With all that said, truly believe I'm going to knock him out.
He's doing the thing he always does. He hypes up his opponent just to make it look like he has a bigger accomplishment.
Yep.
That's why it's a perfect fight, because you're gonna see the Disney Channel actor, the YouTube kid, knock out a legitimate MMA fighter.
Oh my god, he's doing the part where he downplays himself too.
I've been top 10 in the world in 4 different things. Wrestling, jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts, and disc golf.
You really gotta be like a certain type of guy to just wake up one day and just be like, yo, I'm trying to play some disc golf.
He's not gonna know what to do. When he gets tired, he's breathing hard, and I haven't fallen over yet.
He's gonna be coming in, I'm gonna be like, boom. Literally lat dropping, bro. Go viral, bro.
I stepped in the cage and fought like really high-level fighters for a decade, and they could punch me, they could kick me, they could knee me, they could elbow me, they could choke me. And now I'm fighting a YouTuber, and all he can do is punch me. Like, this is easy compared to that.
This isn't a gimmick. I won't lose. I can't lose.
That's fair enough. He has fought real killers.
Just like Sleepy Nate, just like Sleepy Gibb, and just like Sleepy Deji. Tune in. I love you guys. Welcome to the show.
Alrighty, if Jake could just come out of his shell, we'd be okay. Fun setup for this match, and it puts it on the table. Jake Paul in his third boxing match, taking on former MMA champ Ben Askren, and can't wait to invite them out here on the stage. With no further ado, Jake and Ben, come on out.
Oh God.
See what gimmick he has now. Last time was like a sane wig. Oh, he's normal. What are those pants?
Thank you, guys.
Hi, Ben.
How you doing?
Well, you guys have set the table for this pretty well with that video and with what you've been doing beforehand. And Jake, I'll start with you. You've kind of indicated that at the end of the day, your boxing skills you feel are better, and that ultimately that's the difference.
No, 100%. I mean, this guy's striking is that of a grandma. Quite literally, if I put a grandma in against Jorge Masvidal, she would have lasted longer than this guy. He's a good athlete, they say, but April 17th, he's gonna get exposed. We saw Steve Cunningham earlier going up against Frank Mir, and it's a boxer versus an MMA guy. I love Frank Mir, but at the end of the day, Steve's gonna take care of business. And then later on in the night, same thing's gonna happen. This is boxing versus MMA.
He can't do that. You can't compare a heavyweight UFC champion to Ben Askren.
You're gonna see the difference of a wannabe fighter.
Yeah.
A guy who choked in the Olympics, a guy who choked in the UFC, and now a guy who's gonna choke against Jake Paul. I'm gonna end this guy's career as an embarrassment. Masvidal did it once, I'm about to do it again.
All right, so all of that having been said, Ben, you indicate that the difference is not about the skill, it's about the toughness.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I'd heard of Jake Paul prior to accepting this fight, but I couldn't have told you a lot about him or his brother. I knew, he kind of came up in his brother's shadow. He was trying to fill his brother's footsteps. His brother is a lot more talented, has a larger following. Those type of things.
You literally went on your Instagram and asked people for roast. You asked people for roast on your Instagram, and that was the top comment was say that his brother is better than him.
Is he?
That's like calling Kylie Jenner Kendall Jenner. Like
I don't know anything about them.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's doesn't matter. Still a compliment. Okay. I would love to be Logan. Logan's a great kid. Both stars, both taking over the world at a young age.
Okay, so when Logan's little brother called me out,
I
thought about it.
Like,
that was a good one.
Called me out. Let's get the facts straight. You called me out the week of the Nate Robinson fight. So continue.
Yeah. Okay, so when Logan's little brother called me out the week of the Nate Robinson fight, I said, sure, more than happy to, right? I like to fight. I've been fighting for a long time. Never boxing, but I've done wrestling, mixed martial arts, jiu-jitsu. And, I thought, well, from his angle, what's he doing? And, I asked some of my kids at my academy, what's this guy all about? And they said, he's a bully, he's a dick. And so I think from his angle, it's like, he's thinking, who's the easiest guy that I can pick that'll give some validity to my name? It's like,
he's saying exactly what
who
he's saying.
just had a surgery.
What happened?
Who's retired, sitting on the couch.
I'm saying
he's
too
scared
no,
to sign
we know.
the contract.
I agree.
You actually had the balls to sign the contract.
Oh, he called Dylan Dennis an easier fight than Ben.
Jake, you did pick Dylan. We know that. I've already went over that. You picked Dylan. I know he wouldn't do it.
But you just said I picked you.
Because Dylan wouldn't say yes, dum-dum.
You
I tried to
choking on your
explain
words,
this to you.
Bubba?
You picked
You choking
Dylan.
on your words, Bubba?
You picked Dylan. Dylan wouldn't sign the contract. Therefore, you can't fight Dylan, so you have to pick the next person. Okay?
But
now,
you said I
let
picked
me
you
continue.
first. You said if I wanted the easiest person, it would have been Dylan. But you're saying I picked you as the easiest person.
Because Dylan wouldn't sign a contract. Well, I'm trying to wait for you to stop talking. Okay.
Can you pause it for a minute?
So anyway.
What happened?
So first of all, what Jake just did is going to become a meme. First of all, when he went like and second of all, what Ben was saying about Jake picking the easiest fight, that's facts. That's facts.
I think so too. It's kind of sad because Jake he just self-admitted it. No, if I wanted the easiest fight, I would have picked Dylan Dennis, and he was
Dylan
picking
Dennis
Dylan
is not
Dennis.
easier.
I think. Who do you think's easier? Wait, you think Dylan Dennis is better than Ben Askren? I think so too.
Yes. You can play him now.
But obviously, sometimes
This is the
bully
fucking
picks
fight
the wrong
game.
person.
This is the fucking fight game. You pussy ass bitch. This is the fucking fight game. Yeah, I'll bully you around just like I'm gonna bully you in the ring. Shut the fuck up. You sound like a middle schooler. Oh, he's bullying me. Shut the fuck up.
Now, I was talking to your mentality. You're not going to bully me. That's not going to happen. And Jake, if you and I ran into each other in the back alley in Las Vegas, and I wanted to do a homicide,
Do it right now then. We're running into each other right now. Come on.
someone's going to stop you. You got like 27 people.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Okay.
Big
so,
pain.
anyways, I would do a homicide on you. If I
That's okay. First off, that's cap. Ben would kill Jake in a anniversary fight. Second, wasn't he saying why would he fight for free if they do it for money? He did a whole ass excuse for the Dylan Dennis thing, and now he's over here saying he would really actually fight Ben for real. This kid's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you are. I guess that sets the table pretty well.
Bitch,
Let's go to questions from the press on hand.
Right in your face, you didn't do shit.
Jake, I guess I would ask you to clarify. I mean, why did you pick Ben? No disrespect to Ben, but I think he's the last guy we ever thought we'd see in a boxing match. Right?
No. Here's what actually happened is after my Nate Robinson fight, there was probably 70 people calling me out, wanting to fight me. And there was probably 6 people that it made sense to fight. Bisbing, McGregor, Diaz, Dennis, Askren, some YouTubers who are popular. But I wanted to fight a real MMA fighter. When it came to signing the contract, a lot of them didn't want to do it. And by the way, this is me coming to them with the biggest payday. This is Ben's biggest payday of his life. He's publicly said that. And so when it came down to signing the contract, he was actually down. So that's how it happened. And this fight makes sense. This fight makes sense in a lot of ways. And there's a large majority of people who think he's going to win. And then there's the other half who know I'm going to win.
It's not 50-50.
Ben, I guess I want to ask you, when this first got announced, it seemed like kind of a fun exhibition thing for you to stay busy after your MMA career. But where does it stand now? I mean, obviously some pretty personal words, and a lot of people are looking at you as kind of this representative of the sport of MMA as well. So where does this stand? I mean, you've been an athlete all your life, competing at the highest level. Is this a serious competition to you, or is this a fun exhibition?
I mean, I'm gonna take it serious, but the highest level of competition, no, not even close. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this. That's what I came for. Jake thinks he's a high-level boxer. I think he's fairly delusional. I guess we'll find out.
You will find out very quickly and in a violent fashion, and you will embarrass the sport of MMA. You are representing the UFC. This is personal. The whole MMA community.
You're trying to make me represent the sport of MMA
you are
or
representing
UFC.
the sport. Dana White is betting money on you. He's trying to get trainers to actually help you train, so that you can beat me. So you are representing the sport of MMA. You are an MMA fighter. Just like I'm representing the sport of boxing because I'm a boxer. Just like
He's not representing the sport of boxing. Just gotta make that clear.
Yeah, he's not. No, he's not.
Also, Ben does not want to represent UFC. He said publicly, "I don't want that community on my back. They've always hated me ever since the Jorge Masvidal fight." So he is forcing this narrative on him, forcing him like, "You're representing MMA. So if I beat you, therefore I beat the UFC."
representing celebrities and YouTubers because I'm a celebrity and a YouTuber. So
that one makes more sense.
I'm representing all of those things. So you are representing them, and you will see boxing conquer.
All right, let's go out for another question.
Hey, Jake, it's the Schmo. Good to see you. Quick question for you. If you get through Ben Askren, do you think that's the key to getting the attention of Dana White and maybe getting a Conor McGregor fight? Or who would be next on your list if you get through Ben Askren?
Schmo, my guy, good to see you. You know, I don't have to do anything to get the attention of these guys. They have to get the attention of me at this point. They're talking about me more than I'm talking about them.
Gosh.
Bro, what?
That's just not true.
Bro, this is the same guy who's doing like 1 billion skits on UFC fighters. Especially
he's literally trying to get their attention. It's like that's just him being egotistical.
He's one of the first fighters on the list. Yeah, he's the first MMA fighter that will be taken down. I think this will make the Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor fight that will happen one day more intriguing, of course. But there's Diaz after this. There's tons of people calling me out, celebrities, still athletes. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, this fight will give me a lot of credibility. Ben's 19-2, has less losses than McGregor, 2-time NCAA Division I champ, Olympic wrestler. So yeah, he's a real fighter, and that's why I wanted to do this fight, is to show the world like, this real fighter's getting in with Jake Paul and he's gonna get KO'd in 2 rounds.
Now for you, Ben, on the other side of the coin, if you get through Jake Paul, what's next in your boxing career? Do you go for the big brother Logan Paul?
Yeah, I mean, 2021 seems like a tremendous year to beat up the whole Paul family.
All right.
Good seeing you, Schmo.
Let's go to another question from the press.
That was your first good joke of the press conference. I know you're really excited about that one. Do you smoke cigarettes or are your teeth just yellow?
I'll write your material if you want me to.
English, please.
If you want me to write your jokes, I can do them for you.
If I want you to read my jokes. This guy's talking about my intelligence. Okay. God damn it. Embarrassing.
Mystic Zach here with the question for Jake Paul. Your last fight, you stole the show with a second-round knockout over Nate Robinson. What kind of improvements can fans expect to see in your game going into this fight?
Zach, I pick wins, young legend right there. Lots of improvements. I'm a completely different fighter. The fighter that I am now would knock out the fighter in the Nate Robinson fight. That is Jake Paul. So I'm completely different.
You believe that? You actually believe that he changed as a whole different fighter in this short amount of time?
No, he's probably like the same. Maybe a little bit better in some areas.
Yeah, I agree.
People will see. I really haven't even gotten to show my boxing ability in my last 2 fights because they've both been like 4 minutes total, or like 7 minutes total. So, I'm actually excited to see if Ben's going to give me a little bit of a test, a little bit of a challenge, because then people will see, oh, shit, this kid can do that. Oh, he has this in his arsenal. Oh, he's been working on that. I haven't even shown the world what I could do. That's why this is fun, because I have the ace up my sleeve. And when you have the ace up your sleeve in life,
hey, I was wondering, your
thing.
cheerleaders that you brought to my room, like, Do you pay them as coaches or groupies, or do you just give them like sloppy seconds and social media shout-outs?
Yeah, I give them a ton of dry over the pants hand jobs. Maybe say your joke again, and we can all remember to laugh. Say it one more time. We can just all laugh afterwards, just so you feel good about yourself. Say it one more time for us. No.
Do you have another question?
Yeah.
Look at the cock on this guy.
This is a cringe face.
Jake, you spoke about the improvements you make every single fight. What can you attribute those improvements to? Is it your work ethic, your training team? What can you attribute that to?
Man, all of the above. We're working so hard, and really just a true passion for the sport. I love what I'm doing, and I have such a chip on my shoulder. The whole world wants to see Jake Paul lose this fight, and I love that. I love that so much. And yes, we have the best team. BJ Flores, Jacob Chavez, D Cut on the strength and conditioning, Carl, Jay Leon Love, John Marinick, Marcos, like all of these guys. I'm probably forgetting names. Even down to Shadow, Lucas Mack, all of these guys, Ebach. We have the best team. Blue, Gus, Content, on down. Best managers, best advisors, best lawyers, best trainers, best photographers. That's why I'm at where I'm at as a 24-year-old, is because I'm surrounded by greatness. And look, we all have a lot to prove to the world, and I'm 24 years old. This is the biggest stage of my life. The last event was the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history. This one's going to be even bigger. Justin Bieber, Snoop Dogg, Doja Cat. Are you kidding me?
Do you think this fight's actually going to be bigger than Nate, number-wise, or no? Hey, Andre, you there?
Yeah.
Do you think this fight is going to be bigger than the Nate Robinson fight, number-wise, or no?
No way. I don't think this will even do 1 million.
Yeah, I agree.
And
Actually, I disagree. I think this will have more numbers than Nate Robinson.
You think for one moment I'm going to sit there and fumble this? You think for one moment I'm not going to work my bloody balls off to beat this bum, this Walmart-looking head-ass Napoleon Dynamite motherfucker? No. You got to be kidding me. So, yeah, I'm excited for this, and I have a chip on my shoulder, and I'm going to prove to the world April 17th. TrillerFightClub.com. Buy it now.